Indeed, running through the two teams in a moment. Shrewsbury have 4 new boys in their starting 11. Plymouth have 9. Here's a fella who was at Shrewsbury last season on the ball. Ainsworth preferred to Taylor on the right-hand side. Some 30 yards out, stands it up towards the far post. Should be the goalkeepers. Morgan's in there as well, making a nuisance of himself. Came off Morgan, last player for Plymouth, Irishman. Argyle have it right-hand side. Luke Daly, ex-Norwich City player. Loses out to Council Sheriff. Plymouth want a free kick. They won't get one though. Rowan elegantly sprays it forward to Ainsworth on the right-hand side. Time fans drive him into the area. In with a cross to face. Tapping, flashes right across the face and position left-hand side to be taken by Wright to Casdell Sheriff. Nicky Rose started well but has faded a little bit. Forward to Morgan, Morgan on the half turn. Morgan uses it well this time to Mark Wright, drops his shoulder, ball comes in right footed towards Morgan, couldn't get any corner connection, but it's claimed in the end by the goalkeeper Paul.
Occasions where the full-back has backed off and they're taking short corners through.
Can't take the corner short then to Regan. Regan crosses from the right. Doesn't beat the first man. Argyle all in wide today, clear. Up towards Casdell Sheriff, who's had a very good game so far. Lovely reverse ball as well from Casdell Sheriff. To Ainsworth on the right, towards the near post. Hits a defender on the knees. Don't think you need too much about it, Sakuna. It's another corner though for Shrewsbury Town.
Yeah, well, Stuart, it was a good chance, and that's what I want Lionel Ainsworth to do. When he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, just get into the box. Because it's so important. Full-back corner touch is a young lad. It's his first game.
A lovely ball towards Collins. Wright took a bit too long to spot this one up. He now takes a free kick towards the far post, towards Morgan over the top. Decent chance for Big Morgan. Couldn't really get over the ball there in the end. Some clubs' resources, especially in this division. Subs today, Chris Neal, the reserve keeper, Jermaine Grandison, the defender, and then you've got McAllister, Taylor, Bottle. Shot comes in. Morgan should be on the follow-up. Morgan takes it past the keeper, almost takes it out of play. Still just keeps it alive. Snapshot came in out of nothing, and Cole fumbled it. But Morgan couldn't punish him. In the end, Town have to settle for a throw-in. Falls over as he takes a free kick, but he still manages to pick out Mark Wright. Just sailed over the head of Berry. Mark Wright looking to make space for himself. Is he beating the fullback? Yes, he has. Not once but twice. Casdell Sheriff now towards the far post. Morgan can't get on the end of that one. Edgeworth back in the middle. Morgan can't tin it in. It's across the face of the box. No one there to tin it in a blue and amber shirt again. There's still time. Still a third of this match to go. Here's Ainsworth, who fired just wide in the first half. Good skills from Ainsworth. 30 yards from goal. Has Rowe on the overlap. Fine throw. Rowe stands it up. Collins header. Just over the top. Oh, and Collins is disappointed with himself. Lovely move. Ainsworth to Rowe. Rowe to Collins. With the second ball though. Ball back from Regan. Regan gets his pass away nice and early. To Ainsworth. Rowe again popping up on the overlap. Rowe good looking ball in. Morgan over the top. Over the top from Morgan. Another good chance goes banging for the exit. Feeney better lay off on this occasion, brings Berry into it. Berry ball forward, and Feeney could be away here through the middle. Smith coming off his line. Feeney tries to get there first. Great goalkeeping from Ben Smith. Feeney got in there just ahead of the goalkeeper. Smith. It remains scoreless on opening day on BBC Radio Shropshire. Stuart Dunn and Steve Cross on 96 FM. Here's Morgan for the Town. On the turn, 30 yards out. Morgan, bit of a heavy ball. Taken though by Wright. Wright, and it should be goal for Collins. It is a goal! Inside the Town half as we move into the final 15 minutes. Town win it back with Ainsworth. Clever play from Ainsworth. Only Morgan ahead of him. Great burst of pace from Ainsworth. Right in the middle of the far post. Should be a goal shot. Morgan here. Morgan saved by the goalkeeper. Put it great Collins way. Nothing round. And that should have been game over there. Who takes a touch. Just finds his fullback Berry. Town give it away there. Good pressure from Wright. Morgan to Wright again. Wright goes a long way round. Wright scoops it into the middle. No one there though. Falls away Ainsworth. Ainsworth, good pace, beats Gibson, drills it into the side netting though. Kind of had chances here to put this game to bed. Drills it against a Town man. Daly's control lets him down. Ball bouncing around still. Could be there for Berry to shoot. Berry shoots, good save from Smith. Diving to his left-hand side. Town against him.
Actually throwing the ball and they're trying to pass it in. And
the ball's been played into the Town box again. Cut forward for Fletcher. Fletcher hits it, and Fletcher equalises. The Plymouth captain. Away
The man in charge is a new name to me. Must be a new addition to the Football League panel of referees, Mr. D. Mahareb. Town on the attack straight away. Morgan, it's a goal. Which is it going to go in? Oh, didn't quite have the power. Out of nothing, Town launched the ball into the box.
Luckily for Town, we're still in it.
0-0 at the Pirelli Stadium as the sun threatens to break out. Here's Marvin Morgan on the ball, 30 yards out. Does really well to bring Ainsworth into it. Ainsworth into the box, goes for goal, just over the top. Hit it well, Ainsworth. Teed up by Morgan. Shrewsbury Burton games for me. Feeds James, who plays it forward. And that's easily cut out by Regan on his chest this time. Short ball forward to Ainsworth, who's a potential match winner. There's that devastating turn of pace again. Wonderful play from Ainsworth. Two men in the middle, still with Ainsworth. Looks for Morgan, can't clear the defender though, and headed behind by Parks for a Shrewsbury corner. But it looks as if McGomer on the ball once again. That's a tired looking ball. 10 minutes into this one. Goes straight to Regan, who finds Richards. Good ball from Richards, pings it towards Wright, clips it elegantly forward towards Collins, making up good yards, good ball into the box towards Morgan and headed behind for a corner. Sharps is in there at the near post. Wright goes towards the far post. Castleshove gets his head on that one, it's wide. Good lead from the Aussie. Couldn't get the direct by Palmer. Town headed away initially. Burton pump it back into the Town box, and Morgan is up well, and the counter attack could be on here. It's 2 against 2. Collins with a good out ball towards Ainsworth, who's on the right hand side. Collins in the middle, sprinting into the box. Ainsworth, devastating burst of pace, pulls it back and well cut out. Has it gone for a corner? No, it hasn't. Oh, that was close. Liverpool 1, Sunderland 0, by the way, in the Premier League. But Zona's in on goal down the other end, takes it past the goalkeeper, should score. And Zona scores. Zona being put on the counter attack. Shropshire 96 FM. And Town all in red today as they play it towards halfway. Rowe to Collins, sharp turn to Ainsworth. It's 2 against 2 here. Mark Wright screaming for the pullback. Ainsworth in on goal. Ainsworth looks for Morgan. Keeper does enough, and Burton scrambled it behind for a corner. It was the wrong ball. Level it up then. Free kick then is a work short for Rowe. Rowe shoots. Wall does its job. Taken down by Wright. Wright gets his shot in just wide of the far post. Decent hit for Mark Wright. If anything, overly happy, barking out the orders, chewing the gum, as he always does. Just wants Town to get their passes away a little bit quicker, be a bit more crisper and surer in their use of the ball. Here's Ainsworth, 15 yards inside the Burton half, on the right hand side. Plays it further wide to Regan, to Richards now. Burton have got plenty of men back behind the ball. Richards stands on the ball deliberately, plays it to Ainsworth. Nice little sharp turn from Ainsworth. Plenty of red shirts in the middle. It's Regan now. Regan delivers. Collins can't connect, and Burton a bit panicky, a bit jittery. Turn it behind. There's equalised for Accrington Stanley at home to Southend. 1 apiece there. It's a good leap from Morgan towards Collins. Collins opening up for him. Finds Wright, who should score. Great save for the goalkeeper. Flying save. Morgan and Collins did well in the build-up. Responsibility. Richards goes for goal, and it's a good save for the keeper. Atkins makes the save, and Town won't have the time. Regan with a nothing ball forward this time. No chance for Collins to do anything this time. Sharps wins it for the Town. Finds Ainsworth to Rowe. Rowe forward to Collins. Now Ainsworth on the ball. 30 yards out. That's better for Ainsworth. Regan on the overlap. Ainsworth goes it alone. Heads towards the dead ball line. Good looking ball in towards Mark Wright, who can't get anything on the end of it though. And the ball fizzes across the face of the threat to make an impact to win his place back in the starting 11. Town take the throw quickly. And Richards gives it back to Castleshove, who delivers towards the near post. Well defended by Tony James. Great bit of defence.
But Burton mixing it up.
The attendance I've just heard, 2989 I think it was, 2989, which sounds about right. So just under 3,000 in the Pirelli today. Here's John Taylor, strong run, bad tackle, bad tackle indeed. Richards in front of him, finds Richards in the penalty area, turns away from Hazel. Richards goes for goal. Smith backpedaling, great save, tipped it over. Clever play from Richards, which is Palmer. Needs good delivery first and foremost from Richards towards the far post. It's missed by Sharps, and it goes behind goal. And it's out of play for a goal kick. Decent ball to no one in particular. And the Town keeper Smith clears and looks to pick out the head of Morgan, who again loses out in the air to the experienced man James. Matty Richards keeps the ball alive, finds John Taylor, who again wants to cut inside to Richards. QPR 0, Bolton 4. Fabrice Muamba with a 4th for Bolton at Loftus Road. Town look for Gornell, doesn't find him. Here's Gornell on the turn. Gornell looks for Taylor, now it's with Richards. Richards again, sharp turn from him, he's got nowhere to go, has to go backwards. Brings Castleshove into it, first time ball in, good header from Gornell. Yeah! It's in from Terry Terry Cornell off the bench, and he's equalised with 7 minutes to go. Good ball in, great header from Terry Cornell. First goal in a Town shirt for the summer signing for in the second half. Good ball in, wonderful header, we were right behind it. I think the keeper might have been a little bit wrong-footed from his starting position. Town might win it here. It's Ainsworth on the attack. Ainsworth scuffs his shot. Could be kept in round the back by Taylor, it will. Taylor keeps it in by the corner flag. Pulls it back to Cansdell Sheriff. First time ball again in by the Aussie. Towards Gornell. Gornell takes it down. Still with Gornell. Going the long way round. Gornell scoops it back. It's a corner. Some optimistic appeals for a penalty, including from some people in the press box. Town playing towards the away supporters. Taylor with the corner, headed away well. Burton will be devastated because they've had the chance to put this game to bed in this second half, in which they have been the better side. But it's 1-1. Taylor delivers towards Morgan. Morgan takes it down, keeper's out, and he makes a good save. Morgan took it down brilliantly. Then he couldn't quite turn it in, and Atkins sent off on the opening day at Torquay last weekend, I should say. And now Sharp's on the ball. Looks for the crossfield switch to Ainsworth. Ainsworth now, good tackle from Rowe. Ainsworth in the penalty area, can he win it here? Ainsworth shoots, well blocked, corner. Ainsworth was in on goal there by John Taylor. Actually it'll be Ainsworth, sorry. Ainsworth to take this corner then for the Town towards the far post. Where Morgan rises, keeper saves it. Peculiar save there.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
And now eventually McLaren steadies it down, finds Davis, clips it into the box. Good header from the captain. Sharps up towards halfway. Lovely touch from Collins. Town could be away here. It's 3 against 4. Mark Bright making up the hard yards on the left hand side. Running at the fullback. Mark Bright dinks it up towards Collins. Good hands for the goalkeeper. Good counter it to League 2. He's on the bench for Oxford tonight. Should they need him, he's there waiting. Oxford now working forward. Shooting chance for a long way. Oh, what a goal! What a hit that is! Good head. Goals for the Teessiders. Leeds 1, Hull 0. And in League 2, Crewe 0, Rotherham going well 1. Adam Lafondra the goal scorer there. Town on the attack with Richards on the left hand side. Pings it into the box. Is collected by Ainsworth. Beats the full-back as though he wasn't there. Gets to the dead ball line. Clips it back and able to find a teammate. Cleared. And as far as Regan. Town fans wanted to shoot. Regan slows it down though. Uses the overlapping Ainsworth once again. Confronted by Davis. Beats him easily. Good looking ball in. Morgan's header is a downwards one. And it bounces up easily for the keeper. They take it short. They work it up towards Guy, who's been menacing early on. Finds Davis, the left back. Nice step over. Takes Ainsworth out of the game. Davis into the penalty area. Davis shoots. Good save for the goalkeeper. That was moving. Good step. Only 3 sides of the ground. The car park end, which Channel defending always lets it down. It's a decent place to come and watch a game of football. Here's Ainsworth down the right. Good looking ball and keeper under his own bar. Didn't quite know where it. Games in the Championship and 1 in Europe involving an English team. Arsenal 1 upon Udinese. This is good play from Oxford. It's with Constable. Constable shoots. Good save for the goalkeeper. Follow should be turned in. Missed kick from Guy and hooked away by Cansdell Sheriff.
He's more or less playing as a left winger. Need to sort it out, Stuart, because at the moment I can't see another result than a win for Oxford at the moment. The way that the Town are playing, the Oxford players are controlling and passing the ball better than Town are at the moment, and it's making a big effect.
That's a better ball from Richards. 40-yard crossfield switch to Ainsworth. Good turn of pace from Ainsworth, being booed by the Oxford fans who won't mind about that. Tees up Rowe. Rowe shoots. Keeper fumbles it, and Oxford scramble it behind for a corner. Better. Around like a caged tiger in that technical area, just urging his side on here. As Cansdell Sheriff slides it forward towards right. Bit of space now opens up for Ainsworth. Ainsworth 25 yards out, running at the defender. Beats him with ease. Still with Ainsworth. Drives it in. Misses Morgan and goes right across the face. Right couldn't get on the end of it.
And get past the front players, because if we don't, we're just going to sit in there and play nice football but not get a result.
Here's Cansdell Sheriff midway inside his own half. Drills it forward left-footed towards Morgan. What can he do here? Better from Morgan as he bulldozes his way into the penalty area. Looks for a teammate to give it to. He's closed down by the captain, right. 6. And Oxford could be in here, round the back. It's with Constable. Shows the wrong option. Constable still should be a tap in. And it's 2-0. It's Nicky. Poised on his line. Levin goes for goal. Good save from Smith. Diving to his right hand side. Great free kick from Levin at Cambridge. A full report to come on 96 FM from Nick Southall imminently. Town 2-0 down here at Oxford. Matt Richards on the ball in the centre circle. Feeds Ainsworth. Left hand side. 35 yards out. Ainsworth still has it. Still with Ainsworth. There's a shot on. Ainsworth shoots straight to the keeper. Easy save for the goalkeeper.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
AJ Leach-Smith on halfway. Good football from Crewe. It's been their hallmark all these years, hasn't it, under Dario Gradi? The overplay. Sharps, the captain, steps in, knocks it to this right-hand side. Ainsworth confronted by Martin. Ainsworth has a go at him. Delivers nicely as well towards the far post, and it's turned behind by Dave. Just inside the Crewe half on the far side. Jacobson with it to the feet of Wright, and now Jacobson again lifts it forward towards Gornell. Nice header in field. Cushion header from McAllister to Morgan, back to goal. Morgan on the half turn, turns away from Martel, still with Morgan, ploughing his way through, could be an own goal. It's at the post, it's been scrambled away. 2-1, a poor Talbot late goal against TNS. Here's Gornell, stumbles, no free kick though. Gornell again goes short to Jacobson, just inside the Alex half, dinks it forward towards Morgan, facing the right way. Morgan takes it past Artel, heavy touch though. His seat, Shrewsbury Town record appearance maker, looking as smart as ever. And now time break forward with Gornell. Breaks to Nicky Rowe, shooting chance. Rowe hits it, never got hold of it though. Then Dave Button came in from Tottenham and did he even better perhaps. Phillips now at Crewe, had a horrible injury-ravaged season last time around, but he seems to be okay at the moment. Good crossfield switch from Granderson to Wright on the move. Wright shoots, good hit, great save! Gornell now on the ball in the centre circle to McAllister. Neat and tidy in the middle of the park so far. Here's Wright to Rowe. Town have really got the bit between their teeth today. Lovely elegant crossfield ball again from Rowe. This time to Ainsworth, running at the fullback. Goes the long way round. Martin does well this time. Stands his ground. Now he hooks it away. Up towards Sharps on halfway. Town knocking at the door. They badly need that opening goal though, which could really have a demoralising effect on Crewe, who are all over the place at the back, just about hanging on in there. Here's Morgan on the turn, right hand side of the box, good strength, drives it in towards Gornell, well blocked by Dugdale. Gornell again, good footwork from Gornell. Sharp turn, tees up Ainsworth. Crewe on the ropes here, as Ainsworth delivers, glancing header, and eventually it's gone in, and it's Sean McAllister. It's been coming. Glancing header for McAllister. Villa 2, Blackburn 0. Never like to see anybody lose their job in any walk of life, but if you're looking for a Premier League man who might be vulnerable this season, surely it's Steve Keane. Here's Gornell on the turn. Gornell shoots straight at the keeper. Good effort though. Westwood unable to keep it in though. And Shrewsbury have a throw midway inside the Alex half. Nicky Rowe with the glorious crossfield switch this time to Ainsworth. Cuts inside Moore. Still Ainsworth. Ainsworth to Wright. Wright shoots just too high. Good play from the wingers combining. Yep, I'll be there as well, looking forward to it immensely. Crewe on the attack here, well played from McAllister, steps in, finds Granderson, good out ball, up towards Morgan, facing the right way now, Wright screaming for the ball, Morgan feeds him as well, Mark Wright, skipping one with any other shot, it takes a wicked deflection, corner. See? Town one up here, they need the safety net of a second goal though, you would think. Wright delivers a corner towards Morgan, heads it goal, which keeper fumbles it. Morgan again, it's wide. Came off a Crewe man last though, did it? Good turn from Murphy, still with Murphy. Can he get the shot in? Yes he can, it's blocked again by Sharp, so as far as Bell. Bell on the volley, good hit, great save from Smith. Great hit from Bell. If they're not careful, could slip away from Shrewsbury Town. Just like the Plymouth game here on the opening day when Town was so in control at 1-0. Couldn't get the second goal. Oh, that's a great tackle from McAllister and a horrible lunge from Powell, and it's a straight red card for the young substitute. That's a horrible tackle on Sean McAllister, who'd won the ball. The Crewe player went lunging in League 2. Darryl Duffy the goal scorer there. It's good closing down from Mark Wright. Ball spins away of Morgan. He finds Gornell. Good football from Shrewsbury Town. Wright midway inside the Crewe half, left hand side, infield to Gornell. Wright now hugging the touchline, confronted by the fullback. Wright delivers, should be the goalkeeper's backpedaling. Oh, great effort from Wright. Well done, Phillips. Almost with his baseball cap on, speaking to his number 2, just thinking, is there a way back into this for his team? Here's Ainsworth for the Town on the right hand side, deep ball in towards Mark Wright. Oh, didn't really attack it. Ball flashes over everybody. Oh, great play from Wright. Read it well, good back heel to Sharps. Wright again, good looking ball in, doesn't quite find Morgan. Crewe can clear, Ainsworth on the half volley, smashes it over the top. Worth a go.
Yeah, definitely.
Shrewsbury Town with 7 minutes to go. Granderson well forward here. Again tries those lollipops, those step overs, call them what you will. And Rowe keeps it a bit more simple. Mark Wright has had a very good game today for the Town. Nicky Rowe pings it forward to Morgan, back to goal, great turn, good tackle comes in from Martell, and his follows Grandison into Collins should score here, Collins shoots, takes a deflection, ball's still alive, Mark Wright drills it, deflection, oh, it's gone through to the keeper, how did that not go in? Even as well. McAllister again knitting play together neatly for the Town. Morgan now on the halfway line, facing the right way now. Collins in front of him. Morgan to Collins. Collins does well, nice hold of play. Ainsworth, Wright wants it. Collins wants it. Ainsworth in the penalty area towards Morgan. Well crowded out by Artell, corner. Well
First team, they're all young lads, and to be fair, you know, some of these are going to go on to higher things. Really good set of kids here he's got.
James Collins in the centre circle. Town just have to keep hold of the ball. Nicky Rowe, strong burst from Rowe, might go all the way here. Nicky Rowe, great run, Rowe! He scored! On his own work, Nicky Rowe ran from the halfway line and opened up, and he finishes with real aplomb! Hammers it past Steve Phillips. That's it! Tanner up and running, first league win of the season, and it's Nicky Rowe in the last minute. Shrewsbury 2, Crew 0.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
Lawrence using all his experience just to keep a hold of Morgan, just so he couldn't quite get onto that knockdown. The 37-year-old is Gornell on rushes.
With Gornell again, and the ball runs to Wright in the end. Good pressure this from the town all of a sudden. Wright with a Rowe on the overlap. Wright finds him. Rowe beats the full-back, does well, cuts inside, dinks it into the middle, headed away well by Lawrence. Ball flag I can see fluttering in the wind. Here comes a corner towards Morgan, who goes up a little bit too early. Ball still alive though. It's with Gornell on the left-hand side. Good-looking ball in towards Castleshow. Great save by the keeper. Morgan has put the rebound over the top. How did he not put that one away? It's left a reverse ball from Montrose to Rooney. It's opening up for Rooney here. Rooney goes by Grandison. Down he goes. Penalty to Gillingham. And for the second time this week, Jermaine Grandison gives a penalty away.
Stonewall penalty on
Kedwell, who's only 2 goals for Gillingham, his boyhood club, have come from the spot. He's going to take it. Kedwell, saved by Ben Smith. Great save, and he holds onto it. Drilled to the... But Ben Smith has saved the penalty from Kedwell. Still 0-0. Smith, good clearance downfield towards Morgan. Unopposed header in the end for Lawrence, who heads it back over halfway. Good header won by Sharps towards Morgan. Gornell 30 yards out, middle of the field, uses Ainsworth. Ainsworth having a go at the full-back, really beat himself, Ainsworth, but the defenders made a real meal of that one. Ball still alive in the penalty area. Morgan lunges in. Good break for Gornell, and Gillingham just about scramble it away after inside poor ball. No elevation, easily repelled by Frampton. But Town come again with Ainsworth, again having a go at the full-back, plays it back to Rowe. Rowe who shoots towards the top corner, and it's a whisker wide! Clever effort from Nicky Rowe. They've yet to concede here. They beat Cheltenham 1-0 on the opening day, and a couple of weeks ago they swept aside Plymouth Argyle by 3-0. Here's Morgan for the Town. Good strong forceful run. He's up to the edge of the penalty area. Still with Morgan. Morgan shoots and the keeper saves at the foot of his near post. Good run stop. And it's going to be taken by Mark Wright. Mark Wright, deep ball in towards the far post. Morgan's in there into the side netting. Got up well again, Morgan. Rowe tries to find Gornell through the middle. Well cut out by the experienced Lawrence at the back for Gillingham. Long ball pumped downfield. Kedwell's after this one. Kedwell could be on goal. Great tackle from Casdell Sheriff. Of this Gillingham backline. Gillingham 0, Shrewsbury 0 here. Morgan does well, squeezes the ball in. The break for Rowe, shooting chance for Rowe. Rowe shoots, and a great save for the keeper. Fingertips, hit it really well, Rowe. He thought it was in. Keeper got down low to his right back. Fuller, Lawrence, Frampton and Jackman. In midfield, Montrose, Weston, Oley, who came on for the injured pain late in the first half, and Lee. And up front, Kedwell and Rooney. Good run here from Grandison. Down the right, pulls it back to Morgan. Real chances for Morgan. Morgan gets his shot blocked though. Ball still alive, and Grandison's offside.
Everyone at the back end of the penalty area sort of ambled over and collected it. He could be in here, is he?
It's a diagonal ball, and Morgan's giving chase again. This time with a bit more of a quicker spring in his step. Morgan rolls it square. Look at the space here for Mark Wright, who can bend it. Wright slices it though, and it's horribly wide. I do. Really took time to the cleaners of the Cassam a couple of Tuesday nights ago. Longer out ball from the goalkeeper, Flipney. Well done by Jacobson. Morgan back to goal, just inside the Gills half. Cleverly plays it through the legs of Montrose to McAllister. Options right and left. He looks to his right-hand side. Finds Ainsworth, 40 yards out on the angle. Short ball infield to Gornell. The pace of this move has gone for the time being, but McAllister forward to Wright, who stumbles. No foul. Advantage played. Gornell to Ainsworth. Morgan in the middle waits to be fed. Ainsworth back to Grandison. Very patient build-up this time. Gornell now turns on the edge of the box. Still with Gornell. Can he get a lucky bounce? Still with Gornell. Sets up Morgan, who could score here. Morgan plays it over the top. Defender got a touch. Fuller got the slightest of toe ends to it. To the goalkeeper. Got a bit cooler at Gillingham in the last 10 minutes. It's been a gorgeous afternoon, lovely day in this part of the southeast, and it's 0-0, 15 to go. Town come forward with Gornell, spins and finds Ainsworth, right hand side. Ainsworth delivers towards Morgan, who heads it over the top. I think the defender did enough to put him off there, Lawrence, you know. The midfield player.
Superb. He was facing his own goal, and Lee was haring down on him from behind, and he just placed his body in the way in between the ball and drew the foul. Really good defending.
Gornell to Wright now, 20 yards out. Wright turns infield, finds Rowe to Gornell. Jacobson hasn't come forward too many times today. He's on the overlap this time. Gornell goes the other way. Rowe might think about the shot. Rowe hits it, and it fizzes over the top. Decent hit from Nicky Rowe. On time.
That was an absolutely fantastic through ball from Wright, and Ainsworth just let it run across his body when he had to take it early. By the time it had run across him, the chance was gone.
To Grandison. Gornell, good footwork. Gornell shoots, great save by the keeper. Good break for Grandison, and he's put it over the bar. Oh, good hit from Gornell. Flag was...
couldn't find Ainsworth. Town have to defend now. Gillingham overplay. Right, forward to Gornell. Morgan screaming for the ball through the middle. Gornell tried the shot, it's blocked. Rowe, spot Ainsworth outside him. Good ball forward here to McAllister. McAllister goes around the keeper. He's pulled down. Surely a penalty. Penalty to Shrewsbury Town. It's stoppage time.
Brilliant run from McAllister across and round on the loop. Great pass through from Rowe to find
Shrewsbury. Telford have a penalty as well to maybe make it 3-all at Southport. Let's see what's going to happen here though. The Gillingham fans of that Raynham end have all come to the front of the stand to try and put off Nicky Rowe here. This kick could win the game for Shrewsbury Town. Flipney stopped everything Town had thrown at him. Nicky Rowe from 12 yards scores and he wins it for Shrewsbury Town. It's stoppage time. Gillingham 0, Shrewsbury 1, but wait, they're going to have to do it all again.
Oh, straight down the middle, coolness personified, but he's going to have to stay cool. I'm not sure what happened, encroachment was it? But he's going to have to do it again. Tension here.
Unbelievable. Telford have missed their penalty, by the way, so they're going to lose surely 3-2. Encroachment. I think Morgan's spoken out of turn. He's been booked here. Well, Nicky Rowe just rolled it down the middle last time. Telford have lost 3-2. Nicky Rowe, for the second time, has to keep his nerve here to try and win this game for Shrewsbury Town. Nicky Rowe from 12 yards for the second time. Here he comes and he scores! Great penalty from Rowe! Drills it into the corner of the net, and Town have won it in stoppage time at Priestfield. Gillingham 0, Shrewsbury 1, and it's no more than Shrewsbury Town deserved.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
Since a couple of, midway inside their own half, Smith comes a long way out of his box and pumps it downfield. Ball dealt with easily by Green, playing centre half today, the former Wales defender, who's played most of his games in his career at right back. Long ball forward towards Morgan, who shows good strength. Morgan could be here. He's around the keeper, and Morgan scores! Shrewsbury 1, Hereford 0, and it's goal number 5 of the season for Morgan. Through harmlessly enough once again to Smith. Nice early throw out from the goalkeeper. Marked right, just inside the Town half. Goes square to McAllister, who won that dramatic late penalty down at Gillingham a week ago. Good ball from McAllister to Ainsworth. To Rowe, one-touch football here from Shrewsbury Town. Ainsworth now on the move, 30 yards out, feints, cuts inside, Ainsworth shoots wide. Never really got hold of it. Anderson forward to Ainsworth, playing a bit more centrally at the moment, Ainsworth and Wright. Not really hugging their flanks. Here's Wright, fairly central, 30 yards out, looks for Morgan through the middle, should be the keepers this time, and better, more positive. Forward from Wright back, stretches, keeps it in, looks for Featherstone, dinks it over Nicky Rowe, towards Winnell, really poor return ball there. Town can now come forward. Rowe, good first time ball. Morgan's got the pace to get there ahead of Green into the penalty area. Still with Morgan. Morgan, good footwork. What can he do here? Morgan gets his shot and it's blocked, and Hereford scramble it away. Caught in two minds all over the top, and it's easily gathered once again by the Shrewsbury Town goalkeeper Ben Smith, who releases nice and early to Jacobson. Jacobson forward to Wright, 10 yards inside the Hereford half. Nice early release to Morgan, confronted by Ryan Green once again. Morgan, which way would he go? The long way round. Morgan, good delivery, good hands as well from the goalkeeper, David Cornell.
They are, fouls.
And the attendance handed to us nice and early today. It's a day of everyone having to be nice and early, isn't it, with the earlier than usual kick-off. Time on the attack here with Ainsworth. Ainsworth goes for goal, comfortable save in the end. Long ball played forward from Jacobson. Congested penalty area. What can he deliver? Whips it in. Awkward for the keeper, who fists it away. Castle Sheriff turns the follow-up over the bar. Never got hold. Here's McAllister. I think a very good game in the middle of the park again. Lovely silky skills there. Showed it to Facey, then he took it away from him. Long ball from Castle Sheriff. Flag stayed down here. Marked right, and able to take the ball in his stride. Evans is all over him, the right back. He works it back to Morgan, edge of the box. Morgan tries to bend it towards the top corner, just wide. Not too far wide at all though for the big man. And McAllister's okay to continue. Town free kick in the centre circle. Jacobson with it. Castle Sheriff beneath it, cuts off the head of a Hereford man. Could have got anywhere. In the end it just sails wide of the post and shoots. And Mark Wright takes it. Keeper doesn't quite get there. Sharp's heads it off balance. He was off balance and he heads it off target as well. I'm always used to having this nice electronic scoreboard at the Greenhouse Meadow, but it's not working. I think we've had about 2 minutes now of this second half. 3 minutes I'm told, thank you. It's coming up to 2:10 on a Saturday afternoon. Shrewsbury 1, Hereford 0. Start of this second half. And McAllister finds Ainsworth on the right-hand side, 30 yards from goal. Running at Heath with no real urgency. Hangs it up now towards the back stick. Mark Wright closes in. It's cleared. The break to McAllister. McAllister, horrible shot. Shot is in. It's still to finish from Mark Wright. It was a horrible shot from McAllister. It was going miles wide. It ran kindly into the path of Wright, who hits it first time high into the net from 12 yards. Shrewsbury 2, Hereford 0. Hereford 0 on BBC Shropshire, 96 FM. Corner is going to be taken here by Ainsworth. Morgan closes in. Morgan, good header. That's a cross right though. Won't count. Morgan headed it in. Sit down. Grandison now gets to him. Whittle lifts it into the box. Good break for Pacey. Pacey brings the ball down. Pacey shoots. Great save from Ben.
Head it clear, and Kansel Sheriff just had a little touch on it that make it broke to Delroy Facey, and he did very well getting the ball down and hitting a terrific shot, but great save from Smith there. Keeping Town in the game, and hopefully we can go on to get a third.
And here's Nicky Rowe, 15 yards inside the Hereford half. Might think about the shot. Rowe hits it. Oh, it's wide. Good hit from Nicky Rowe. Kept low. Been decent. Hereford haven't really asked too many questions of them at the moment. Here's Gornell at the other end. Could be through. Gornell, and out comes the keeper. Good goalkeeping. I think he led with his feet there. Gornell, he could be in trouble here. Terry Gornell. It's a red card. Red card for Terry Gornell. The ball was played. The goalkeeper who went to Liverpool. Town swapped him for Stephen Grizovic. Grizovic came from Anfield to Gay Meadow. Wardle went to Anfield, and he had real bad luck with injuries. He's here today. Good to see him as well. Here's Ainsworth on the move. Opening up for Ainsworth. Ainsworth shoots straight to the goalkeeper. Nick Southall and Scott Harris. Hereford come forward here with Green. Clips it into the box. That's awkward. That's a goal, is it? Yes! 2-1. Hereford have got one back.
They've just taken their foot off the gas a little bit, haven't they? And Hereford have sensed that, got themselves back into the game. And
Town now come forward with Morgan into the penalty area. Morgan pulls it back. This is Wright, chance to seal it. Mark Wright, good save for the goalkeeper. Ball to the line, and Cornell dives onto it.
This position, Stuart, you know, they've been so comfortable all during the game.
Oh, that's a poor clearance for the goalkeeper. Still straight to a Hereford man. He's hit the ball. Unbelievable.
His feet, lifted it up, volley first time, and we were just hoping, you know, the ball was going towards the net, but it's come up and struck the bar.
And now Town come forward. Great turn for Morgan. He goes down. He's had a penalty. What's he going to give the ref? Nothing. Ball's to the line. Ball's still bouncing. Shooting chance for Rowe. Rowe to Ainsworth. He cuts inside. Down he goes. And he fell over. Penalty there.
Yeah, very good shout, Stuart. Very good shout. You know, Marvin Morgan was there.
As it is, Hereford come forward, and it's Arquin to level it up. Straight to the goalkeeper. Should have scored. Arquin all alone. 14 yards out. Tried to place it, and he allowed Smith to make a save he had no right to ever have a chance of making.
Oh, the Hereford, Jamie Pittman on the side, the Hereford manager, absolutely livid.
And here come the Town again. Ainsworth, he's a live wire. Ainsworth gets his pass away to Morgan. Can he finish it off this time? Morgan cuts inside. Morgan scores! Surely it's over now! Morgan, fed by Ainsworth, cuts inside and hammers it. His second of the game. Town's third. Shot of the A49, dragging right to Shrewsbury again as Morgan races away to celebrate with the Town fans. Shrewsbury 3, Hereford 1. Here's Barkhusen, whose goal looked like making it game on when he got it back to 2-1 to Hereford. Oh, great tackle from Nicky Rowe. Working hard as he always does. Rowe, good skill, good ability as well. Finds McAllister just shy of halfway. McAllister forward to Morgan. Oh, great skill from Morgan. He could be in here for the hat-trick. Mark Wright up with him. Is he going to be going alone? He's unselfish. Plays Mark Wright, who should score, and Wright hesitates. And the block comes in from Ryan Green. Sent off on 61 minutes. But Town have played really well. Had to ride their luck a little bit. When Hereford got it back to 2-1, Hereford hitting the bar, a couple of other chances they didn't take, and Town picking them off with a well-taken third, made by Ainsworth, finished by Big Morgan. 3-1 to Shrewsbury Town, who are just stroking the ball around inside the Hereford half now. Matt Richards, good ball forward to James Collins. Collins in the box. Grandison well forward again. Collins goes for goal. Fumbled by the goalkeeper. Good break for Grandison. He's put it over the bar. At full stretch, Grandison. What on earth is a right back doing up there again in stoppage time?
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
Good flick onto Zabrowski edge of the box. Touch lets him down, and it runs through to Ben Smith, the Town keeper. He tries to bowl it out nicely early. Poorly cut out by Wayne Brown. Wayne Brown edge of the box in towards Harold. How's his control? Decent. He's with teammate. Shot complete. Great save from Smith. Harold teed up. Isaac McLeod for the North Londoners. Town have the ball here. Just inside the Rovers half, McAllister enjoying such a good run of form, uses it intelligently, finds right, 20 yards out, left hand side, right, wicked ball in, turned behind by Virgo, and Shrewsbury have another corner.
Yeah, that's good play.
The final is loan expired from Cardiff City, which is a pity for him. Here's Rowe, knitting play together intelligently once again, Bright on the ball in the centre circle, charging forward with real conviction, finds Nicky Rowe, knocks it out to the right hand side once more, to Ainsworth, good looking ball in towards Morgan, and it's been somehow turned away by Bolger. Some 40 yards out, Grandison goes short to Ainsworth. Good keep ball from Shrewsbury once more. Ainsworth turns square to Grandison again. McAllister, Grandison forward now to Morgan, back to goal edge of the box. Sharp turn for Morgan, right in the middle, waits to be fed. Still Morgan, trying to fashion some space here. Goes back to Ainsworth, makes space for the shot, good hit. It almost knocked Bolger out there and hit him so hard, it has knocked him out. He was hit with such ground. Hangs the ball into the box. Jacobson deals with it. Good header away to Wright. Wright could really have a go at the fullback here. Does well. Beats him initially. Then he checks and plays it nice and simply. Forward to Morgan. 5 yards inside the Rovers half. Good turn from Morgan. Oh, lovely touch from McAllister. He's a class act, this boy. Rowe to Ainsworth. And look at the run here from Grandison. 30 yards out, right hand side. Good delivery. Collins on the volley. Crowded out. But it's a corner though.
Really taking the game to Bristol Rovers.
Yeah, they're the better side at the moment. No real chances at either end. There's the shooting chance for Rovers. Crosby on the volley! Out of nothing! Paul Payton with that early lead, but they're back now in the Football League basement, looking to go again. Good hold of play from Collins here on halfway. Sweeps the ball elegantly out to the right hand side. Ainsworth having a go at the fullback. Ainsworth still 30 yards out. Is he going to go the long way round? Ainsworth trying to make space. Fullback staying tight to him. Squeezes the ball in though to Morgan. Into the 6 yard box. Great turn for Morgan. Hits the keeper on the knees of the near post and Rovers scrambled it away. Ball still alive. McAllister to Morgan. Morgan shoots. Great block from Virgo in there. Very good record here, and they're 1-0 down again this evening. They're on the attack here though. Morgan takes the ball down on his chest. Finds Jacobson. The dark-haired left-back works it to Morgan, facing the right way, takes it into the box. Morgan, great turn, still Morgan, it's a super run for Marvin Morgan, and in the end he's squeezed out of it, and the ball runs kindly through towards halfway. The ball taken down by Cansdale Sheriff, brings the ball elegantly forward, finds Collins, Grandison, scoops it into the box towards Morgan on the turn. Sharp turn for Morgan, still Morgan, makes space for the shot, just wide! But it was a long way to keep it in.
Plays too much Sunday football, Chris, doesn't he? That's the trouble.
Free kick taken by Rowe, and again it's right down the straight of the keeper who drops it. 2 goals by Cansdale Sheriff, and it's hammered away by Virgo. On midway through the first half. In midfield, Wayne Brown, Stuart Campbell and Elliot Richards, and then Scott McGlee shone as a half-time sub, playing just behind Chris Sadrowski and Matt Harrold. This is Nicky Rowe, shooting chance from a long way out, hits it as well, and it's a pin drop inside this ground at the moment. It looks as though it will be Jacobson who goes for goal, just wide. Good hit for Jacobson, he knows that was close. Really Wayne to Campbell, Morgan tackling back, has to be careful. Sensibly didn't lunge in on this occasion, and Rovers now whip it in from the right hand side. Awkward for the keeper, who does well. It was an attempted cross. It ended up being one of those horrible wicked cross.
And the passing has been absolutely superb tonight. No end product, nothing at all.
Still time though, as Wright plants it forward towards Bradshaw. Cutting inside, still Bradshaw gets his shot in, and Bevan makes the save. Low to his right, that was better. Stuff.
Yeah, that's better from Tom Bradshaw, wasn't it? That's what we know he can do, and unfortunately the defender was hanging all over his back.
Tackle be caught out of the back. Rovers conceded here, and a great recovery tackle comes in. So nervous whenever the ball's tossed into the box. Wright's going to do it again here, you would hope. Beats the fullback easily, better angle. Crosses, left-footed, hit it away by Virgo. Rovers just can't get rid of it. Loose ball from Harold this time. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Still time for Town to pull up something out of the bag. Here's Ainsworth. Great run into the box. Drives it in, and Bevan fields it at the near post at the expense of a corner though. Unconvincing. We'll be at the Bucks Head very soon with Nick Southall for all the reaction. Good ball forward from Rowe here. Ainsworth on the turn. A good run from Ainsworth, it's opening up for him. Finds Morgan, but he gets the shot away. He uses Taylor in the penalty area. Back to Morgan, no one really taking responsibility here. Morgan to Taylor. Taylor's shot is blocked. Welcome to the DAB listeners, by the way. Kind of 1-0 down here to Bristol Rovers. Great turn for Bradshaw. Bradshaw shoots, and he shoots wide. Through. on halfway. Looks as though it's not going to be for the town who've had this magnificent run in recent weeks. Granderson loads it forward towards Nicky Rowe. There's two balls on the pitch at the moment. How's that happened? Castle Sheriff on the ball in the centre circle to McAllister. Now or never for Shrewsbury Town. Ainsworth on the turn. Ainsworth shoots. Good into. Great save from Bevan. He thought it was in Ainsworth. 25-yarder. Bevan got a strong hand to that one. Flying.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
Vale come forward down this left-hand side. Decent holder play here from Shrewsbury-born Rob Taylor. Rolls it up towards the edge of the box. Tom Pope can hold it this time. Town look for the out ball towards Morgan, who gets hold of it. Ian Sharp has a calf injury, I'm told, here at Vale Park. It's a good run from Morgan. He's into the box. Morgan tries to bend it. Oh! Scores! What a goal from Marvin Morgan! Broke into the penalty area and then bends it exquisitely into the top corner. It's a flying start here for Shrewsbury Town. 2.5 minutes on the clock and Morgan has goal number 7 of the season, and it's the best of the bunch so far. East Midlands Derby, Forest 1, Derby 0. Andy Reid for Nottingham Forest. Town corner taken by Ainsworth, missed by Granderson at the near post. Ball still alive though. Nicky Rowe does well, might think about the shot, drills it across the face of goal, cleared only as far as Granderson once again. Ball bouncing around, Griffiths clears for Vale. Ball still only 25 yards from the Vale penalty area. Jacobson, good reverse ball. Ainsworth on the right hand side, wicked ball in towards the far post, punched away by the goalkeeper. By Hazel to Morgan. Morgan tries to lay it off to Ainsworth, who does really well. Beats Green, head down now for Ainsworth. 3 players up with him. Ainsworth 30 yards from goal, right hand side. Still he has it. Uses Morgan now. Morgan turns and finds Wright in the penalty area. Left hand side, Wright runs at Yates, goes the long way around, pulls it back. No one there though. Ball goes flashing across the edge of the 6-yard box. Jacobson heads it forward here to Collins. Calls on his heels a little bit here. Owen clears for Vale. Nice skill from Taylor in the centre circle. Little shimmy to Griffiths. And Griffiths goes short to Yates, former Morecambe player. It's a nothing ball from the fullback. Straight to Jacobson. Carries the ball into the Vale half and a lovely ball through the middle. And Wright could be in here. Wright's cleared through, keeper to beat. Wright tries to bend it. Scores! And it's 2-0 Shrewsbury Town. Lovely ball for Jacobson. Wright got inside the fullback. And what composure from the winger. Carried it into the penalty area. And then deliberately picks it out the far corner of the net. And it's Port Vale 0, Shrewsbury 2. Right in the 14th. High quality finishes from both of those players. Vale though with a long ball forward. Smith's come a long way. Ball turned towards the net. Has it got him? Yes it has. Smith is in no man's land. 20 yards out on this right hand side. Ainsworth takes it quickly to Collins. Ainsworth on the overlap. Collins whips it in nice and early. Headed away by Yates. Cut break towards Wright. Takes a touch. Got support from Jacobson. Tees him up. Jacobson short to Wright again. Left hand side of the box. Lots of blue and amber shirts in there. Good delivery towards Collins, who heads it wide. Couldn't quite get up and over the ball. Collins is against Shrewsbury Town on Tuesday night. That sounds good, doesn't it? Free kick taken by Jacobson. Little flick on and well cleared by Green. It was a good free kick actually. Roberts now delivers from the left hand side. Should be the goalkeepers. Well taken. Did Jacobson get a bit of poke? No, says the referee. Yes, emphatically. Says a couple of thousand Port Vale fans. It would have been a very generous penalty. See them given there. Town come forward now with Jacobson being booed now by the Vale fans. McAllister, good ball up towards Collins. Spaced out for Wright on the left hand side. Drops his shoulder. Wright goes to bend it and it's easy for the keeper. Comfortable save. First half maybe. Martin has come 50 yards out from his goal, the keeper. Hammers it downfield. Headed on by Granderson. Golson has work to do here. Does it well. Good header. Up towards Ainsworth, who bangs it downfield. Morgan can give chase here, and he can get onto the end of this one. Good touch from Morgan. Has he got the pace to beat the defender? Yes, he has. Can he put it back to Collins? Still Morgan. Morgan, lovely ball in towards Wright. Chance for Wright. Wright lifts it towards the far corner, and it's scrambled behind for a corner.
Not cheating. It's a professional.
And Wright takes a free kick quickly infield to Rowe. Rowe ball forward to Collins, gives it back to Rowe, opening up for him. Rowe nudges it out to this near side again. Wright confronted by Yates, beats him. Good run this from Wright. He's away from the fullback, pulls it back. Collins misses his kick. Ainsworth shoots. Ainsworth scores. It's a cracking finish from little Lionel Ainsworth, and it's Port Vale 1, Shrewsbury Town 3. Really well taken. Cleanly struck from Ainsworth. Great play from the other winger Wright to tee up the chance. And Ainsworth hammers Town into a 3-1 lead here on 49 minutes at Vale Park. The goals for the men from the Greenhouse Meadow. Town building down the right-hand side with Goldson, who delivers towards the near post, towards Collins, gets middle, but it almost goes in. A better connection there from Collins. It would surely have been 4-1 and perhaps game over. Blackburn 4, Arsenal 3, full-time at Ewood Park. So Arsenal beaten again today. Here's Mark Wright for Shrewsbury, 20 yards out. Goes short to Rowe, takes space for the shot, it's there to hit. Uses Ainsworth instead, steadies himself. Delivers now towards the near post. Morgan gets something on that one. Morsey should clear for Vale, and he brings it away. Has to check for Vale. Rolls it forward now down the outside for Gary Roberts. Closed down by Goldson. Roberts turns and spins, and a good ball in towards Pope. Pope heads a good one. It's a goal for Vale, and it's Williamson again.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
Ball delivered into the box. Hazel clears up towards Collins. Nice chest control from the man who scored and stunned the Emirates on Tuesday night with an opening goal. Nice awareness from Collins as well. Spreads the play to the near side. Ainsworth midway inside the Torquay half, right hand side into the box now at real pace. Ainsworth scoops it in. Ball in it. Collins again scores a mighty Arsenal. He smashes Shrewsbury in front against Torquay. Great ball into the right hand side for Ainsworth, and what a finish. He's winning a hold of that, Collins.
Up against Yossi Benayoun, you know, a super player, and to be fair to Conor Golston, he did very, very well.
Collins gives chase here. Can he have muscle the defender? Collins is in here. Great chance for 2-0. Wide! What an opportunity that was. Collins and muscle. Goal to the good here. They've made a flyer again. A feature, isn't it, of Shrewsbury in League 2 games? Early goals against Hereford and Port Vale. And now another early one today. Collins on 5 minutes. Great run here from Goldson, the right back. He's covered 30 yards. Still Goldson. What a good looking ball in towards right, and well dealt with by Oster. Heads it behind. Booed by the town fans for what they thought was diving earlier. But the ball slips through for Bowden, should score. Good save from the legs from Smith. Bowden has another go. Cuts inside. Granison does enough. Time across square. 1-0 Shrewsbury. Midway point of this first half on BBC Shropshire. 96 FM. Goldson on halfway. Great turn again from the teenager. Forward to Ainsworth on the move now. Ainsworth shoots left footed. Should be saved by the keeper. It is. Decent hit though for Ainsworth.
It's just behind the front players. The opposition just can't pick him up. Lovely twist and turn, and a good shot and goal.
Newcastle 1, Blackburn 0 in the Premier League. Denver Bar with the goal there. Collins good ball forward. Morgan's got a great shot. Morgan put it wide. How many more chances are going to go begging here? Great play for really good clearance, but Torquay's danger all too obvious for people like Bowden and McPhee. Fleet footed front players. Look at this end from Ainsworth. Great burst. He's covered 40 yards. Right hand side. Delivers towards the far post towards right. Cleared. The break to Rowe. Rowe hits it and Rowe hits it wide. It was there to hit. Never really got hold of it. He was the one to give it to. Eventually sent it in the direction of Wright, who turns very cleverly. Wright, good out ball as well to the goal scorer Collins. Collins on the move. Clever ball to Morgan. The flag stays down. Collins in the middle. Morgan plays it across the box. Collins against the ball. Edwards on the bottom. Miscues it. Could have gone anywhere. And Torquay get lucky. Great body to McAllister. And McAllister to Goldson. Goldson short in field to McAllister again. Goes back into his own half, and Hazel, the captain, scoops it out to the far side towards Collins, and Torquay double up on him. There's an awkward back pass for the goalkeeper, who has to control, and then gets away with a very loose clearance, but he might not get away with it. Collins in the box, ducked to Poser. Collins! 2-0 Shrewsbury. Collins has also hit the bar in between those two goals. Here's a chance for Ainsworth to stretch his legs. Just inside the Torquay half, right hand side. Who's up with him? Collins is. Collins leads it though this time for Goldson. Goldson shoots and it's straight to the keeper. We're going to go to 10 men by the way against Tottenham. Ball played forward out to McAllister. Mark Wright on the left hand side. Gets his pass away nice and early for Collins. Collins to Ainsworth. 30 yards out, right hand side. Now we go with Nicholson. Gets a shot in his block. Still with Ainsworth. Ainsworth shoots and it's wide of the near post. Goal kick to Torquay United. The time 2-0 down. Jacobson well forward from left back in towards Morgan in those bright lime green boots of his. To right, opens up his body. Still right, tees up Ainsworth into the penalty area. Right hand side, tries to bend it. Ainsworth's not quite high enough. Gathered above his head by an Exodus. Good effort there.
Yeah, it's good.
And he could open up there all of a sudden for Ainsworth. Ainsworth to Gornell. Ainsworth wanted it back, but Gornell turns. Collins wants it. Ainsworth wants it. Clever ball from Gornell. Ainsworth on the right hand side. Right. Jacobson, Collins in the middle, Ainsworth delivers, keeper comes and keeper claims, and Collins behind him. Disappointed, thinking one line. For Arsenal against Bolton. Arsenal 3, Bolton 0. It's a good ball forward to Gunn. Oh, great flick from Gordon to Collins. It's opening up here for the town. Collins to Ainsworth. 4 against 4 here. Ainsworth into the penalty. Ainsworth to Collins for that. This is gone in as well. And it goes behind for a goal kick. He was sent to 4 minutes and ran it on time then. Actually, neither physio's been on, have they, at all in the game? Never mind.
Dear. That was a nasty.
This time involving Hayes. He's got to go here from me.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
This time of the season.
Yeah, it does. You know, I think all the groundsmen are pleased with the conditions we've had. Haven't had really much serious rain have we over the last couple of months, but Town on the attack here.
Miss Ainsworth, 30 yards out, cuts inside. Ainsworth to McAllister, back to Ainsworth, dreads the point of the attack to Wright. Clever ball to Collins, left hand side of the box. Collins turns, uses Wright again. Jacobson well forward. Wright delivers, should be the keepers, and it is the keepers. One bounce into the midriff.
It's Dickinson, you know, I think he's had several balls go up to his head already, and he's won every header. I'd like to see Granderson change with Kansel Sheriff and just swap over so he's a bit of a header of the ball.
Morgan on the left hand side to Wright. Morgan now in a bit of space. He has to check though. Uses Jacobson, 30 yards out on the angle. Jacobson, good ball retention. Forward to Wright. Morgan back to goal in the penalty area. Morgan gets his shot in, and it's helped round the post by the keeper. In fact, it hasn't got it. Headed away by Rowe at the far post. Southend keep the ball though. With Clehesi. Kalala whips it in. Could break towards the far stick. Header comes in. Saved by Smith. Suits these days on the sideline. Southend give it away on the halfway line. Collins does well. Finds Ainsworth. Ainsworth 40 yards out. Right hand side. Collins, Morgan. Right in the middle. Ball delivered towards the far post. Towards Morgan, and it's headed behind by Clehesi. And out of nothing, Shrewsbury have a corner after a rapid counter-attack.
Yeah, good work.
Winning this ball in. Corner delivered by Wright towards the near post. Headed away by Harris. Would have gone out for a goal kick actually. Wright gives it to Jacobson. Low ball in this time. Cleared easily. Could break towards Rowe on the volley. Rowe lifts it back into the box. Collins, little cushion header to Ainsworth. Right hand side. Lots of red shirts to try and pick out. Ainsworth confronted by Timlin. Goes the long way round. Delivers towards the far post, and it's shanked over his own bar by Dickinson. Didn't know it. Good ball down the right hand side for Clehesi. It's teed up. Shot comes in. Should deflection, and it's saved by Smith. Dixon on the bottom. Great save again. Fantastic double save from Ben Smith actually.
Down a little bit, and his first touch let him down.
Ball bouncing around inside the tie box again. Southend bounce gone down, and it's off the ball. It's the penalty for Southend. But it's Granderson on Harris. It's off the ball. But Mr. Ward couldn't point to the spot quickly enough. Penalty Southend. At the south stand of Roots Hall, Smith doing his best to make himself as big as possible. Dickinson steps up and he scores! Rolls it down the middle. First blood, Southend United. And Town working forward here towards Collins. Ball gets away from him again. And Morgan working hard. Kalala though improvises to good effect, hangs it over halfway. And ball taken down by McAllister, does really well actually, squeezes his pass away. Ainsworth, bit of space now. Right hand side, good looking ball as well. Headed away well though by the covering fullback Clehesi. Won't go for a corner, but it will be a throw right next to the corner flag. Better. Save Southend that penalty. Jacobson comes forward, gives it away. He was looking for Morgan, who was caught on his heels a little bit. Southend send it long into the Town half. Well cut out by Granderson. Forward to Morgan. Nice hold-up play. Rowe now on the halfway line, left-hand side. Rowe, good attacking run here for McAllister, who pops up. McAllister, Collins hits it. Collins, good hit, good save. Better though, much better. Right, what can he whip in here? With his right boot, here it comes towards the far post, straight down the keeper's throat, easily gathered. Right on the half turn, plays it to McAllister. Very patient, methodical build-up from the Town. Just moving the ball 6 or 7 yards in either direction. Now Granderson plays it forward with a bit more urgency to Collins, who does ever so well. Golson on the overlap. Back to Ainsworth. 3 red shirts wait to be fed. Ainsworth goes short instead to McAllister. McAllister, good ball forward to Collins. Sharp turn, turning one way or the other. Collins again drives it in. It's helped round the post by Morris. Great footwork though from Collins. Morgan easily cut out by Kansel Sheriff, who's had a very assured return to the side tonight. Kansel Sheriff, don't think he's put a foot wrong actually.
No, he hasn't, Stuart, you're right. He's he's done very, very well. You know, with Grandison at the side of him. I think Kansas Sheriff has come back and he looks as if he's never been away. Really superb performance tonight from him.
Yeah, Town fortunate to be blessed with so many good centre halves. Good ball forward now for Jacobson towards Rowe. Good break towards Collins, and keeper comes out and keeper dives. And the feet of Collins. Long ball forward for Jacob. Corner then to Shrewsbury Town to be taken by Mark Wright. Gornell's in there, headed away. Ricochet in there. Keeper fumbles it. Should be an equaliser. Oh, it's on the other side of the bar from Grandison. So close to an equaliser. Bar still shaking. Ainsworth delivers. Grandison's in there again. Finds its way to Wright. Wright drills it right across the face. Any sort of touch. That was an equaliser. And it's fizzed across the face to the 6-yard box. Left-footed. Here comes the keeper. Smith loses it and it's gone in. 2-0 Southend. Who got the final touch there? Alistair. Southend now spring forward here. Grant to Hall. Hall in the box. Down he goes. He's had a penalty. Yes, it is. Caswell Sheriff on Hall. And it's enough love to stick this one away. What can Ben Smith do? Here comes Harrison. Right-footed. Scores! Through for the net. Southend 3. Shrewsbury 0. Tops it off. More than nice.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
That for Oxford. In the early kick-off in League 2, it ended Northampton 0, Crawley 1. And we're there next week, aren't we, Crawley? A trip to West Sussex. Early start for myself and Steve Cross. First time I've been. Same for you, Steve, Crawley?
Yeah, no, good to Crawley, Stuart. Looking forward to it.
Yes, there's a good ball from Jackson to Morgan. Morgan in the box. Morgan shoots and it's saved by the keeper. Never got hold of it. Great. Ensures there's no way out for Leach in the left-back position. Apart from playing it into touch. Town have a throw, taken quickly by Ainsworth to Richards, back to Ainsworth. Ainsworth delivers, shot turned by Gornell. Gornell gets his shot and takes a deflection from Udin. It's a Shrewsbury Town corner, better. From Deering. Ball still alive though for the Bees on the right-hand side. Good reverse ball, clever backheel from Holmes. Shot comes in and a good save from Neil. Good save from Neil. But eventually for that winning goal in the 1988 FA Cup final. Here's Gornell, great ball through the middle. Richards is offside. What a chance this is. Richards should score. And he can score. 1-0 Shrewsbury Town. And it's Matt Richards on 33 minutes. Shrewsbury 1 potting it.
Well, for the first time, Stuart, a midfield player has got
Sure, at the moment though, they're 1-0 up on Barnet. Matt Richards has got the goal on the 31-minute mark. And they're just about deserve it on the balance of play, I guess, to be in front. That's a nice interchange between Grandison and Gornell. Grandison now one of these rampaging runs from right back. He's into the penalty area. Down he goes. He's had a penalty. No, it isn't. Peel's waved away. I think he would have been harsh on Barnet. He did seem to go down quite easy. Sanchez, the manager, has sat back down again in the visiting dugout. It's a Barnet move. Peters out with no end product, and the ball's played back to the goalkeeper. He plants it forward in the air. Towards Morgan, who loses out in the air this time to Leach. The Barnet captain. Town come away with it. Great ball through the middle from Rowe. Morgan could be away here. Morgan in the penalty area, right hand side into the middle towards Cornell, who misses it. Any sort of meaningful contact would surely have been 2-0. In the conference, penalty there. TNS 2-0 up in the Welsh Premier at half-time. In their game against Carmarthen. And in the FA Trophy game, Market Drayton 1 down to Bedworth. Good ball here from Grandison to Gornell. Gornell stabs it into the box on the right-hand side. Cleared well by Sender. Returned to Sender almost as the ball came back to him. The Town win it again with Jacobson. Finds the goal scorer. Richards, easily identifiable with his lack of hair. Keeps it moving nicely. And the ball is sent all the way back to the goalkeeper. What are you smiling at? I can say that, can't I? Lack of hair. Of
course you can.
Come back, Richards, and Town could be in here with Ainsworth on the right-hand side. Drills it in. Should break for Gornell. Gornell! Easy. So easy. Falling all over the place in the back. And twice double end running, and it's Gornell back inside. Then back with a goal. 42 minutes on the clock. Gornell rushes to the touchline to celebrate with the substitute John Taylor here. It's Town 2, Barnet 0, and it all looks so comfortable. Isn't it 2-0? And Barnet have goals in this team, you sense. Ball comes in, poor clearance from Jacobson initially, but then he does well to nick it away from Sender. Mark Wright, been fairly quiet today on the left-hand side. He checks and uses Richards. Richards tries his sweeping cross-field ball. It's a beauty as well from Richards. 60-yard switch to Ainsworth, who beats the full-back with ease. Ainsworth into the penalty area, drills it in. Should break for Morgan here, and Morgan couldn't sort his feet out in time. Ball got stuck between across the back. Danny Sender, Daniel Leach the captain, Anwar Udin and Gary Borrowdale In midfield, Sam Deering, Clovis Canjo, Mark Byrne and Mark Marshall. On the front two, Isaac McLeod and Ricky Hurd. This is Gornell into the penalty. Gornell shoots, takes a deflection and spins behind for another corner to Shrewsbury Town. Mark Wright then stood in front of the collection of colourful flags at the end of the ground. In it comes and it's been turned over by Morgan from a yard. How did he miss? Glancing header from Sharps. I think he hit Morgan on the knee, in the end. He was only 2 or 3 yards out. What about Steve Leslie? You still think he can still play a part for Shrewsbury Town when he returns from his loan spell at Hereford United? Give Adam a call on the verdict. After 5, your chance to have your say on your football team. Great skill from Ainsworth here on the right hand side, still with Ainsworth. Ainsworth featured across from Wright. Wright gets his shot in, takes a deflection, and it came actually off Wright last, and it goes ricocheting behind very recently. And TNS 4-0 up in their game. That's a loose header back for Jacobson, but he could get Holmes in here, and Bonnet has scored, and that's a horrible moment from Shrewsbury Town. It ended 1-1. Actually, Chris Field hasn't played, has he, since that game? So ironic, his last one against Barnet, his first one against Barnet, his first one back. Town on the attack now with Morgan down the left. Morgan into the middle, just too high for Gornell, and it's claimed by the goalkeeper. Good hand from O'Brien, better from Morgan. He's downfield, well covered by Granderson. Good to see Ruben Hazel here, by the way, today, looking very well despite his injury. This is Ainsworth, sharp turn, Ainsworth into the penalty area, right hand side, feeds it in, cleared by Leach, but as far as Ainsworth again, stands it up, Sender heads it away, they're queuing up in blue and amber. Barnet hanging on desperately here to stay in the game, they've just about done it. Grow now, feeds it in, Mark Wright all alone, Wright somehow misses it, but nothing on it in the end. It's straight back to Deering, is causing Jacobson all sorts of problems in the second half. Burns, scuff clearance, Grow with a clearance which is just about effective. Ainsworth, this is better from the blonde bomber. He's covered 60 yards, running straight down the middle of the pitch. Clever reverse ball as well. To Morgan, 4 defenders in front of him. Morgan drops his shoulder and balloons it over the bar. Did he take a touch? Yes, it did, off a defender. And Shrewsbury have a corner. All the shots don't have this corner. This would be a great time to get a third, wouldn't it? Mark Wright deep towards the far post. Sharp's in there. Sharp with a good header. Ainsworth's in there as well. The keeper's got a strong hand to that one. And Mr. Bad repels it. Don't have this corner. This would be a great time to get a third, wouldn't it? Mark Wright deep towards the far post. Sharp's in there. Sharp with a good header. Ainsworth's in there as well. The keeper's got a strong hand to that one. And Mr. Bad repels it.
Right hand side, every time he gets the ball, he's an absolute threat, and Town have just got to handle him. If they can handle him, they'll have a chance.
The fresh legs of Collins involves straight away to Richards. Richards delivered to Morgan, and Morgan puts it wide. Actually, it came off Sender last. And Shrewsbury have a corner. Brings it away. Loses it though to Granderson. Strong in the tackle. Good ball from Granderson to Morgan. Right hand side. Collins in the middle. What can Morgan produce? Morgan delivers into Collins. Collins heads it over the top. Decent chance as well for Collins.
Yeah, well, Stuart, yeah, I think
if it is to end 2-2, it's certainly a case of 2 points lost as opposed to 1 gained. One more chance maybe. Town free kick right on halfway. Jacobson's going to plant this one into the heart of the Barnet box. Sharps is in there. Cancel Sheriff as well. Morgan making a nuisance of himself. Here comes the ball then towards Morgan. Good flick to Granderson. Saved by the keeper. And Ainsworth.
opportunity. Sometimes strikers like that are very, very greedy, and I'm sure his teammates weren't pleased. There was better players than him placing different places.
Here's Gornell for Shrewsbury Town. Brings Ainsworth into it on the right hand side. Good looking ball in towards Morgan. Shearer flaps it in. Should break for Wright. Wright's got a great chance. Saved by the keeper. Really good save by Scott Shearer with his right boot. It was there for Wright to finish it. Brilliant save from Scott Shearer. Top draw from the Scot. Town have a corner though to be taken by Mark Wright. And the former MK Dons winger flicked onto the near post by Sharps, and Morgan's in there, and it's been held over the bar by the centre half Eastman. Great ball whipped in by Wright. Clever flick on from Sharps. But like your days playing for the club, the famous near post corner.
Yeah, it was.
Wigan in the top division as well. Nigel Rio Coker, the goal scorer there. Here's Tubb, shoots from a long way out, and Neil just about helps it wide. Wasn't overly convincing, the save from the keeper. In the 3 o'clock games, Norwich 2, Swansea 0, and it's Wigan 0, Bolton 1 in the early game. 1-1, Liverpool Man United. Crawley on the attack, Torres shoots, and Torres scores! 10 switched off on the back. Jacobson takes it left-footed into the box towards Morgan, couldn't get a touch, and it goes through to the keeper. Any sort of little touch there for Morgan, it was surely one apiece. Scoreboard on the right-hand side, really poor ball from Wright, and Tubbs is in here. Tubbs with a chance for 2-0. Good save for the legs of Chris Neal. What was Mark Wright trying to do there? See what Wright can engineer from this corner kick. In it comes, poorly. Poor ball, easily headed away by Droy, only as far as Ainsworth. Ainsworth, great hit, tipped over the bar by Shearer. Really good hit from Ainsworth from 30 yards out. Half volley, backpedaling, Shearer helps it over the bar. For Howell. Howell shoots, good hit, it's in! 2-0, good free kick. Wall couldn't do the job, it was required. Adam Johnson, the England winger, with a second for Manchester City. Here's Grandison for Shrewsbury Town on the right-hand side. That part of the pitch bathed in gorgeous October sunshine. Grandison, forceful run, having a go here at Howell, the fullback. Grandison does really well. Good looking ball in, and Wright volleys over at full stretch. In fact, he doesn't volley over at all, the ball's still alive. Got nothing on it really, Mark Wright. Great play from Jermaine Grandison. Nicky Rose having a look at this one as well. Ainsworth also in attendance. Let's see what Town can work from this one. Surely favours the left boot of Jacobson maybe. Jacobson lifts it into the box, Sharp, still deft header. Headed away easily by Barnett. Danger still not over though. Nicky Rowe shoots through a crowd of players, and she was behind that one. And good hands once again from Shearer. And Wright peels off on the left-hand side. Jacobson ignores him, plants it down the middle instead towards Sharp. Sharp's good flick, good break towards Morgan here. Good chance for Morgan, going away from goal. Great covering challenge from McFadzean. Ainsworth clips into the box towards the near post, throws it there, takes a deflection and goes straight to Shearer. That was unfortunate. See what Town were trying. Word with John when they we were inspecting the pitch at about 1:45, and he was saying how much he enjoyed playing against Birmingham in that practice game in the week. First time he's played 90 minutes this season. Feels better for it. He's on now for the Town. Jacobson well forward, good ball towards the near post. It's a goal! Town will go on back, and it's Mark Wright ghosting into the near post. Really patient build up. They played it from right to left. Jacobson into the middle. Wright darts in, finishes at the near post, and Town are back in it with 19 to go here. 813 Just make sure you begin your message with the word Sharps. Good ball forward here to Rowe rides the tackle. Rowe does well, good awareness, picks out Taylor in some space on the right hand side, having a go at Howell. Good ball in as well, and just wide for Collins. Great ball in for Taylor. Collins went at it, Stubbs first. Had he connected, it would surely have been 2-2, as it was.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can.
Too chilly. No breeze either, swirling around the Don Valley. So no excuses for either team here. It's time to get Morgan into the middle. Great tackle from Mullet. Can still break for Morgan on the half turn. He's scrambled behind for a Shrewsbury Town corner. But Morgan is going to hear last it. Back to Neil, who hammers it quickly at Dadfield towards Morgan. Well covered by Mullins, the Millers captain. Headed on by Harley, former Chelsea man. The Town working down the right hand side of the counter. The bounce across the way to goal, and no one there to reply the final touch. He goes whizzes across the face. It stands. So Regan to Rowe on the halfway. No line. Rowe loses out. Big casual. And now Rosen surge forward. Probably takes a shot on. What a hit that is. Unbelievable goal. Grabban from 25 yards after Rowe gave it away. Moving the ball forward at times. And they're on the attack again here. Good play for Schofield. Trick shot. Great save for the goalkeeper. Really good skill. He was aiming to have the shot eventually. Tricks his way in field. Jacobs free kick towards Sharps, flicks it on towards Morgan at the far post into the middle. Shot! Equaliser! The Shrewsbury Town! 10-11! I think it was Shane Castle who got the volley in the end. Ball played back across the face of goal. But it's been volleyed in. And Town are back on level terms. Just before half time, they've hardly threatened. And he's been sound and dependable again. Rowe now. First time ball forward. Doesn't get the result he was hoping for. Rowe now forward to the gangly figure of Morgan once again to Gornell. Good touch from Gornell. Mark Wright. Bit of a chance now to show what he can do. Down the left hand side, he cuts inside. Right, and reverse ball to Gornell. Gornell takes a deflection at Warrington as he held it, and it's a foul from Morgan in the end. As the free kick comes into the box.
On well by Mullins, and able to the teammate, and the clear beaten by Nicky Rowe. Downfield towards Collins.